Today I'm going to be making a fortnightly meal plan, and with a family of 3, that's about 200 meals, snacks and drinks that I need to plan for. And the catch is, I only have $50 to spend this fortnight. But wait, there's more. My daughter has COVID. Thankfully she's okay, besides super hyperactive and she's driving us nuts. But that means we have to do this while we're in isolation. No going to the markets, no Aldi's or cheap shops, and no fruit and veg shops. I'm going to check the house for food items we already have. This may seem as cheating, but it is the very first thing you should do when meal planning. I have a list of food items that will come in handy. Now I just need to choose which meals are going to work for us. A few months ago I quit my job, and while I have plenty of money left over, I still want to be very careful. So this needs to work for me in the long term. I can't just cheat and buy all the cheap stuff. I need my meals to be as healthy as possible, toddler friendly, and delicious all at the same time. When you're on a tight budget, choose meals that have similar ingredients. Buying in bulk is almost always cheaper in the long run. There are lots of ways to use the same ingredients. Take spring onion. You can put it in scrambled eggs for breakfast, stir fry for dinner, and then add it to baked potato the next day. 3 meals with 1 ingredient. And the best part about spring onion is you can put it in a glass of water or out in a pot and it will regrow. Plan your meals for your lifestyle as well. If you're going to be working late, then make the meal for that night a quick and easy one. Leftovers are very common. My favourite way of using leftovers from a roast is to either make toasted sandwiches or a stir fry the next day. If it's going to be hot, make the meal something that can be cooked in the morning or the night before and simply heat it up for dinner. Now that I have a rough idea of what meals might work, I need to make sure that I can get this within my budget. This is why I love online food shopping. One of the tips that people always say when it comes to food shopping is to have a list and stick to it, and don't go shopping when you're hungry. But the thing is, you don't know the prices until you get there, and shelves are stocked in order to try and get you to buy the more expensive items. So the chances are you'll end up spending more than you want. Plus, it's harder to do your due diligence when you're at the shops. But online, they can't trick you as effectively if you know what you're doing. Now that you have your plan sorted out, you should display it somewhere easy to see. This way you can see if you need to action anything before dinner, such as getting something out of the freezer in the morning or marinating something overnight. I do my online food shopping with Coles, so I'll just write my shopping list and away it goes. List it via lowest unit price. This will save you a lot more money than you realise. If you only need a small amount of something, go buy the lowest price. Don't be scared of the cheaper items as well. Most of the time the items are identical to the brand name ones. It's just lacking a label. And be careful of labels such as organic, low fat, low sugar. Australia does have standards on what can be labelled and what cannot, but that doesn't mean that companies haven't figured a way to work around that. The food will be delivered in a couple of days, and then all you need to do is the meal prep. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.